Boys, you might have just started the game right now and clicked on this video for obvious reasons. And well, today I'm gonna explain to you in a very simple manner so y'all can understand it in a very simple way. Because myself am not the most intellectual type, so I'll give you every aspect and major factor of this game in good, simple manner that you'll like, understand, and if you're an older viewer of mine, just watch this video because I need that engagement, you know what I mean? If it helped you and you are a newer player, hey, leave a sub and like and comment how much I helped you in great detail. Let's go. Let's start with the first thing that you get greeted with in OPBR. Being scouts. By the way, I'm right now on my main account. I'm not gonna bother to deinstall and install the game again. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all can skip the steps. Just install, go in, take everything in, and go into the game. The first thing you're getting greeted with is of course scouts and then the characters and how you play. I'll go step by step through it. Let me first of all start with scouts and the class of units somewhat. And that's like a 50-50 part. Of course, we will start by saying there are bounty festival units. Every month we get a new one, most of the time. Sometimes we get something else like extreme bounty festival units. I'll explain that in a minute what that is. And well, this one is a special one. Usually we don't get a step up bounty festival. Usually step up bounty bounty festival units get presented in such a banner and have a ticket expiry where you get at a certain point a guaranteed copy. To be exact, 750 gems. Now, let's go on. We got of course other classes. By the way, bounty festival are the best you can get for your worth most of the time. Sometimes we will get pretty bad bounty fests, but sometimes we will get pretty decent and sometimes even really good bounty fests that are very important for the meta. So you'll need to watch out and like watch videos and stuff like that, because sometimes they'll be bad, sometimes they'll be good, it depends, but most of the times they're pretty decent and pretty good. Yeah. Let's go on with another class that we have right now. Very good that we have everything right now here. An EX unit. For example, we got Extreme Bounty Festival units. This one being EX Zoro, we got, and EX Luffy, which you shouldn't summon for because he doesn't have a guaranteed, which I need to point out. Boys, there are many steps that you need to watch out for. Because EX Luffy, for example, he doesn't have a guaranteed, so you shouldn't probably summon for him because you'll probably use all your gems and get nothing out of it. And they also have horrible rates. This one has a guaranteed, but it's pretty hard to get him as well. Here you have it. And yeah. How is the easiest way, by the way, for a new player to find out what EX is a bounty festival? Well, it goes like this. You go on the character, on every character, you go on skills, and this is EX. EX. All the time, this sign right here, you see that? Attacker, defender, runner. It has a rainbow color scheme, which says it's an EX, which it's just a better team boost, okay? Just this team boost variant here. And most of the time, EXs are just the best units in this game and the most overpowered ones. By the way, you'll also need to watch out for, like, if you go for banner, let's say for the Zoro banner, we got many things. Step up scout, normal scout, and this ticket system, like point reward system, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, here, 20 points, 20 plus points. You should never go for the normal scouts when an EX comes out. Except EX Luffy and Kaido, because right here, if you go for a normal scout, you'll get those 2 tickets. Then you'll go to the special ticket thing. And then you can at some point go for one of those guaranteed Jag, legendary. And then one time you'll get extreme legendary character, EX Kaido, for example. Okay, I hope you understood it somehow. And for example, here, this is kind of a scam. They want you to summon for this and waste your gems, and you'll have it harder to get to the guaranteed. Here you'll have it slightly easier, and you'll get some extra stuff out of it, which is pretty cool. Now let me go to the last class of units, which is always considered to be a step-up character. Step-up characters are dropping pretty rarely these days, but they're considered the bottom of the units. They don't have a ton of tags, nor do they have super special skills. They're most of the time they're going from bad to decent and sometimes even good, and it just varies if they're usable or not. It just depends. Sometimes they're just not good. It's just the thing. It's a gamble sometimes. Okay, and some people might ask how you will see like the difference between a step up and bounty festival. Most of the time you'll see the bounty festival more interacted in the meta, and of course they'll be just way stronger. The traits are better. The traits are just generally more focused on letting you live, and step ups have like a budget version of those traits most of the time. Yeah, I think you kind of understood how scouts now work, and by the way, step ups are the best deal, I guess, if you want to say it like that, because for 250 gems most of the time, or in this case, let me just do a little bit of maths, 150, 90, 220 gems, you can get a guaranteed copy, so this is pretty much the cheapest way to get a new unit. I hope you understood that. That's pretty much the scout system for you, from me. And let's go on to the next thing, classes. Well, you just start the game and you will ask yourself, hey, do I want to be a dick on the flag? Do I want to be a dick that captures flag, or a dick that attacks people? Well, I can explain to you what every single one is from unit to unit. Let's start. I'm gonna take Garp as an example. We got defenders. Defenders are with this sign right here. They're most of the time rather slow units that are supposed to stay on the flag and be tanky and do not deal a big amount of damage to enemies. They have most of the time resist knockback, high reduced damage received, like damage reduction, and so on. And they are decent. They're decent in most metas. Some are pretty good, some are pretty bad, some are not really useful because they are defenders but have attacker traits, which is sometimes pretty stupid. And yeah, defenders can be really good and hype, but they are pretty much the most unpopular unit for most people because you, one, don't get really kills with them, and two, you stay on one spot for them for the most part of the match. So if you are a cautious player, this is good for you. But sometimes most attackers just overpower your attack, like their defense stats with attack, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. Now, next class, we got runners. Runners, we got King, for example, here. King, he is fast. Runners are in general sometimes have good attack, sometimes have decent attack, but they're most like known for just capturing flags in a very fast manner and being able to run away in the same time. This is how you like can see a good runner. Most of the time they have skills that get them over a place really fast or get them from point A to point B super fast, and they have high like capture speed or can't get off the flag, and that's how you see a good runner basically. And yeah, that's pretty much all about runners. You're just supposed to rat around and capture flags, not really more. You're not supposed to fight, but if you're forced to fight, you can try, but some runners are simply not built to fight, I'll be honest. And yeah, let's go to the last class. Last class being attackers. For example, we got here Tesoro. Tesoro, well, he's an attacker. And attackers are pretty much a useless role, if you want to call it like that. Defenders have a purpose. They're supposed to fill up flags fast and defend them well. Runners are there to like destroy the effort of a defender and capture the flag. And attackers, most of the time, are just there to kill everything on sight. Pretty much everything that has a pulse. So yeah, they can deal high damage, are decently mobile, not the most, but some are, some aren't, and have pretty cool skills to them, and are most times the most popular units. Right now we're quite in a runner meta, if you are asking yourself that right now in the 4th anniversary. We got King, Kaido, and stuff like that on top, and some more units. Okay, I hope I kind of explained that. And now let me explain color advantages for y'all. Well, for this we can go here, class. Okay, they pretty much explained it here. Oh my god, let me alone. Okay, we got red, blue, and green. Yeah, all of those classes, it's a pretty cool system, I guess. Some are just better than the other, but it doesn't mean that if you're a green unit that goes against a red unit, you'll get one-shotted instantly. It just means that they do like slightly more damage to you, or you will receive less damage from that enemy, and you can build around that. It's like not a game-changing thing. You know what I mean? It depends. Like, okay, if we are in a green meta, it probably is better to play a green unit, but it's more character dependent than like element dependent these days, in my opinion. Okay, let's go to battles, what kind of things you can do to level up and stuff like that, just to get what you want to level up a character, to get gems, and so on and so forth. And yeah, first of all, we got League Battle, the classic thing that everyone plays. We got Till SS League, and here you can get 20 gems, at the top 50 fragments for characters, which with them you can level characters up. We'll come later to that. With gems, obviously you can summon for them, and only go for 50 gem pulls, by the way. Single pulls will not get you the most in most cases, and you'll get a transfer medal. I'll explain later the whole point of medals. I don't know why it's not loading. Thank you, internet. Oh my god. Yeah, finally got it. And as you can see, you get at everything a reward, and if you even like go up, you'll get a reward for just being a player that goes up, like 10 gems, 10 gems, stuff like that. You see, like, yeah. You can also, if you want to level up, like in general, also you get like XP here. If you like play, you get player rank, which gives you 3 gems per rank. Then if you like get a title of a character they played 100 times and win 100 times, you'll get gems. You'll get a ton of rewards when you play League Battle, basically. Now we got Challenge Battle. Challenge Battle, sometimes boring, sometimes cool. This one in particular is probably the best one. Tag Battle, it's a 2v2 thing where you can play with your friends if you have friends. And you can get here a lot of rewards through just playing through this whole thing. It's pretty simple, pretty cool. And you can get about 15 gems and like 40 fragments or something like that, and a lot of boost orbs, which is pretty good. So if you're bored and you want to get some cool rewards, this thing is very useful and very free to play friendly, to be honest. Now we got solo. Solo, this mode is where most free to play players grind their gems at the start. Here you can get a lot of gems, to be honest. And it's like pretty much a boring story mode. You'll just need to play through them and go on this treasure chest, and you'll need like to see, oh, I need to have only attackers in the party to get this medal. Then I'll need to do this and this and this. So yeah, it's a system, I guess, but just watch your favorite series and play through that mode, and then you'll be finished pretty much. Same thing goes for this mode. It's practice battle. Pretty much the same thing, just with less gems, to be honest, but we take what we get. Then we got Survival 100. Survival 100, here you can like play a character and like gain XP by playing it. Like, okay, you go Brawl, you have 2 times. Now go here. Okay, we got our Virgo boy here. You just kill like waves of enemies like this, I guess. Then you can test out your skills and see how cool they are, I guess. And yeah, you get KOs until 100, and I'll just skip through so you can see like the result of this. Okay, so you see, I just died finally because I'm so good. And yeah, we got 59 KOs, blah blah, 2 minute time or something like that. And then we go out, and you see we're getting for all those KOs a lot of XP, so we can level up our characters, which is pretty good for people that like are low on like XP. Think you understood that point? Now we got 60 seconds battles. If you play that, you're just supposed like to cap 2 flags and defend them as long as possible, and then you'll get medal fragments out of this, and like rewards like a little bit of gold, bounty coins, which is alright. Like it's cool if you like can't play the character in League and you want to get that medal for the trades. Oh, now let's go to medals. Let's go. So medals are probably one of the most important things in like this game, to be honest, because they give you three things, even four, to be honest, I guess. But for example, you can see this thing. For example, the Kaido medal, which is a pretty decent skill 1 medal for defenders. So if you get attacked by an enemy, 100% chance to reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 2%, which is very good. You get that. I'm not gonna say again a short form what I just read. And you can combine them with other skill 1 medals, and through that, with a defender or other character, like get very fast your skill 1 back, which is pretty good. So there are this type of things that are very important, because those unique traits are what make the medals good in the end of the day. And of course, the tags. In tags, if you combine a character of a similar place, like Lanovano, we got medals with the same tag, you see that. And if you have as much like combinations as possible, which is pretty good, and if it's of course good combination, for example, you can also get like really bad stuff like I don't know, boost capture speed is decent. Everything from that is decent, but like a reduction speed of dodge, that's but who cares? Like we got skill 1, skill 2 cooldowns, we got reduced damage received things, and you're kind of seeing the point I'm making, right? So it's pretty good if you have combining medals with good unique traits. And then you can craft them for a certain price. And well, we also got event medals, by the way. Oh, if I could click on them, of course. If I could. We now got the medal. We got event medals that are like not coming back. Those are medals that are just for a limited time here, and you should honestly most of the time just do them and take them, because some of them are pretty good, and just in case in the future some of them might get really OP. And of course, we have character rankings, where if you rank high with a character, you'll get some fragments where you can get like a colored version of those medals. It's not really that important, but it's just a flex, I guess. Like, I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Let me see if there are like different traits. I never checked that out, to be honest. I never bothered. Let me see. Where's... Okay, we just got Kaido. Yeah, it gives the same things, but it's just like a flex, and I guess it looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. And another thing that is very important with medals, they give you specific stats boosts. As you can see, my normal stats, if I had them alone like that, they would be pretty bad, because I'll get pretty much one shot. But I got a defense plus and HP plus for this specific unit. If you might be asking now, okay, but what stats are good for which one? What is the best stat in this game? Generally speaking, there is no good, like no best stat in this game. There's only one worst one, being crit. Please never build on crit. Is the CRT. Please don't build on it. It's absolutely useless. You'll not get a single dime out of this. You'll take this and throw the metal away like a used condom. So please don't dare. Like here, I got a very solid combination. Look at this. Ooh. Very good combinations. Boost capture speed and stuff. Skill 1, skill 2 cooldowns. A little bit of flexing on y'all. And what you need to watch out for example, you just watch a YouTube video from your favorite creator, or just watch it the tags, and you see, okay, if I build them like this, I should like put more HP and defense on them. Maybe if you feel a little bit more aggressive, you can go HP and attack on King, for example, or defense attack. And I think you're getting where I'm going at, right? So yeah, also, you need to have 3-star tags. It's the most important thing. You will get the most out of it. How do you get them? Just through grinding and upgrading the medal, and through transfer medal, which I will share to you now. Well, here we are now at transfer traits. For example, we got this Luffy medal, where I took a hell of a lot of time to grind like a 9-star medal, I guess. This one's pretty bad. Let's, for example, take this one. We want to transfer. Now we will see what trait do I want to have on this thingy now, and see if I can get him. There's also like a slight chance that I get them out of free, as you can see. Most of the time, sometimes what I can also do, let me just do this. Let's see if I'm getting lucky in this video. I'm not. Nice. Also, we can retry, but I'm just gonna show you, it has pretty bad chance. You can pretty much get the same thing again. Or not. I'm getting lucky. Nice. I'll just take it. And let's just transfer more, but I'm not gonna transfer, of course. Here you have items. Those items, like this attack thing, like you can see, like, build what you want. There are many varieties of things that you can get. Those things you can get them out of limited time shops most of the time, or from like events or like missions. You just need to watch out where you can get them. Or through like being in SS and getting such a medal. But most of the time, you can, okay, sometimes you can even buy them, but that's rare in my opinion. But yeah, you'll just not get them like that. It's not easy to get them like a pro player like me, like a veteran. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. Also, by the way, you can like save sets here. So if you have a specific set in mind from a YouTuber that you found cool, that gave you a really good medal guide, maybe I should also do one. And then you can just do that and equip save set to use it again and again and again on other units. Some of y'all might be now confused. What do I mean by missions? What do I mean by the shop? Well, missions you can find here. First thing you're getting encountered with pretty much, but hey, you can like just read through what they want from you, and they most of the time just bring you where you want to be. Or like event missions sometimes give you like gems. Like here I just upgraded and craft something. Here I'll get some things like hammers. With hammers I can just speed up the process of upgrading a metal, which is cool. You can get trade orbs for upgrading characters. We'll go to that in a few seconds. We got this thing, like the Valentine's item. Like you'll get for specific events item, which you can like take and exchange in the shop here and go to their specific section and like exchange it for a specific thing. For example, here for a medal that gives you attack increased by 18%, but for only Charlotte family members. You need to watch out for stuff like that because you don't want to build your medal like, I don't know, for blue like green defender Big Mom with a Charlotte family medal, which is good. Then you go to transfer on that another attack medal plus, but it's only equipable for attack or something like that. So just watch out for stuff like that. But you also have normal things, of course, sometimes. But you just need to read through that. Actually, learn to read, learn it. I'm not even joking. And here in the battle points, you get one paid system where you can buy daily bounty fest frags, which is pretty cool to level up your characters. That's how you level them up, basically. I might do another video of that, how to level up characters, but I don't feel like giving too much detail. Like through fragments, you'll get to a specific point where you can play the characters better. 5-star is the minimum, in my opinion, if you want to play in higher leagues. And 6-star is the best to have a unit with. Yeah, it takes your time, but hey, it is what it is. They need to get some money out of you, don't they? So here you can buy them daily through the battle points that you also get through league battles. So hey, also cola. As a new player, I was also confused. What the hell is cola? But cola, hey, you get cola if you got a max character again in the scouts. Then you get cola, and then you can either like buy here bounty coins, or like those fragments that are for boosting a character. Like I'll just buy 100 because I feel like it, because I'm so rich. And of course you can also get some like special cola units here that are pretty useless, to be honest. I'll be honest. They're pretty outdated and OPBR is not giving us new ones. Of course you can also get crystal fragments, which like with them you can like go on a specific character and like level them up faster, which is a cool system, I guess. Again, let's like do it on the goat Gaimon, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Yeah, you saw and you just bought it. That's how it pretty much works. Let me just show you like very fast how you level up a character. If you somehow didn't understand it or didn't see, I have no idea. Some of y'all really need help. Let me take, what unit didn't I level up that could get a level up and deserves it? Let's take treble. You get here the level up, you get your XP orbs and you can like level them up. pretty simple stuff. And now we got skill things. Skill things you can level up, and those things you can get through weekly missions, and this one as well, or from the metal mission thing that we saw earlier in the video. Like we can level it up like that, and then we can max level the skills which give us a better skill in like simple terms. Here you saw it. By the way, every character is unique in this game, so if you play one, please learn how to play him. It's really hard, I know, but everyone has their role, everyone is a thing. I think I explained already at the start with the classes that you have a specific thing to do. Please don't go out of your way to ruin it as like someone like yeah, let's just take that in and breathe in and out. Okay, so oh yeah, I forgot to show you the boost system. Boost system, you boost here up, and your character basically just gets better stats and higher stats for boosting them up, besides leveling your unit up till the max. Here you can go until boost 4, it gets harder by each, and here you can get boost 2 orbs through challenge bell, the most of them you can get through challenge bell pretty nice and easily if you have the time and patience. So yeah, here, that's how you basically do it. By the way, they have also cool animations here. They have voices. Let me... No. Laugh. No. Yeah, nice. So, now, last thing. Explanation for new players. A few minor rules you should accept as your specific class. 1. As a runner, don't take the first flag. Go for the furthest flag from you. As a defender, don't go out of your way to fight outside your treasure area. It will not benefit you most times. As an attacker, do whatever you want. You're pretty much free to roam this earth without a single thought in your head. Pretty much describes an attacker, to be honest. But a very important thing, if you see like last 20 seconds and you are right now the winning side, don't go out of your way to capture another flag, because it's not worth it. You should rather defend the flags you have and stay on them, even if you're a runner, attacker, and especially a defender. I hope you understood that. This is pretty much part 1 of my beginner's guide. I already did one in the past, but I'm not really happy with that one, so I did a new one. Please, respectfully, screw off. Love y'all with a slight passion, and of course, in a non-consensual way. Goodbye.
You